The roar of a two-stroke legend is back, and it's louder than ever. After years of anticipation, whispers, and rumors, Kawasaki has finally dropped the 2025 KX500 DirtBike, and it is everything motocross riders, enduro racers, and adrenaline junkies have been waiting for. This bike isn't just a return to the past, it's a revolution that brings the raw, uncontrollable thrill of the iconic KX500 into the modern age of performance, technology, and innovation. The big question is simple: did Kawasaki really pull it off? Let's find out. The first thing that strikes you about the 2025 KX500 is its presence. It doesn't look like a nostalgic throwback, it looks like a machine built for war on the dirt. Sleek bodywork with aerodynamic shrouds, razor-sharp graphics, and aggressive stance make it impossible to ignore. Kawasaki has used a lightweight aluminum perimeter frame, similar to what we've seen in their motocross lineup, but heavily reinforced to handle the brutal torque this beast delivers. It's slim, it's tall, and it feels built for riders who want to dominate on every terrain. Now let's talk about the heart of the monster, the engine. Yes, Kawasaki stayed true to the fans. The 2025 KX500 comes with a fuel-injected, liquid-cooled, single-cylinder two-stroke engine that produces a mind-blowing punch. With around 75 horsepower packed into a surprisingly light frame, this bike is pure chaos when you twist the throttle. The power delivery is explosive yet more manageable than the old carbureted KX500, thanks to advanced electronic fuel injection and ride-by-wire throttle mapping. Riders can even choose between different power modes, giving them flexibility for sand, trails, or full-blown motocross tracks. The exhaust system is another masterpiece. Kawasaki developed a tuned expansion chamber with advanced resonance technology to keep the classic two-stroke scream alive while meeting modern emission standards. The sound alone is enough to make any rider's blood race. It's sharp, it's clean, and it's loud enough to announce that the king of two-strokes has returned. Suspension is where Kawasaki has truly elevated the KX500. The bike features fully adjustable Showa A-kit suspension, with massive 49mm front forks that can take insane punishment without flinching. The rear shock is tuned for both motocross jumps and off-road trails, delivering comfort while still keeping that aggressive edge. Riders who tested it say the bike soaks up whoops, ruts, and hard landings like nothing else in its class. Braking power has been upgraded as well. With dual-piston calipers up front and a large rear disc, the stopping performance finally matches the fury of the engine. Kawasaki even integrated a lightweight traction control system, a first for a two-stroke dirt bike of this size. It doesn't interfere too much, but it gives newer riders just enough safety net to keep the rear wheel from spinning completely out of control. Hardcore veterans can switch it off with the flick of a button. Weight has always been a defining factor for two-strokes, and Kawasaki has worked some serious engineering magic here. The 2025 KX500 tips the scales at just over 240 pounds wet, making it lighter than many four-stroke 450s while packing way more power. Combine that with a razor-sharp chassis, and you get a machine that feels aggressive yet surprisingly nimble in tight corners. The low center of gravity makes it easier to control compared to the old, intimidating KX500s that earned the nickname Widowmaker. The ergonomics are designed with the modern rider in mind. Kawasaki has equipped the bike with a slim tank, narrow seat, and wide handlebars for maximum control. The foot pegs are aggressively positioned for leverage, giving riders the stance they need to push this bike to its limits. Even taller riders will appreciate how roomy it feels. And for long enduro days, the fuel tank has been expanded without sacrificing sleekness, giving you more range on a single fill-up. One of the most exciting parts of the new KX500 is the technology Kawasaki has integrated into it. There's a digital dashboard mounted just above the triple clamps, showing RPMs, power mode, traction settings, and even a maintenance tracker. The bike also features smartphone connectivity, so riders can fine-tune fuel mapping, throttle response, and even suspension settings through the Kawasaki Radiology app. It's wild to think that the most old-school, fire-breathing two-stroke on the planet is now living in the digital era. Of course, Kawasaki has made sure the 2025 KX500 isn't just a motocross bike. They've designed it to handle enduro, sand dunes, desert racing, and just about anything you can throw at it. It's versatile, rugged, and built to handle abuse. For those who crave the raw thrill of wide-open desert runs, the KX500 has the legs. For riders who want to dominate at the track, it's got the suspension and handling to match. It's truly a do-it-all beast if you've got the courage to hold on. Price-wise, Kawasaki knows this isn't going to be a beginner's bike. The 2025 KX500 sits at the top of their off-road lineup, with a price tag that hovers around $12,000 to $13,000. While that may sound steep for a dirt bike, what you're getting here is a one-of-a-kind machine that blends the nostalgia of the most legendary two-stroke ever with the cutting-edge technology of modern motocross engineering. It's not just a dirt bike, it's an experience. For riders who grew up hearing the legends of the old KX500 tearing up sand dunes, motocross tracks, and open fields, this bike is a dream come true. It captures that raw, untamed spirit but makes it more accessible, more reliable, and more adaptable to today's riding styles. And for a new generation of riders, it's an introduction to a level of performance and adrenaline that no four-stroke can truly replicate. The 2025 Kawasaki KX500 is not for everyone. It's not meant for casual trail rides or beginners just learning how to shift gears. It's a machine that demands respect, rewards skill, and punishes hesitation. It's a bike built for those who crave the ultimate rush, the heart-pounding thrill that only comes when 75 horsepower of two-stroke fury launches you out of a corner and into a straightaway with the front wheel clawing at the sky. So, the big question remains, is this the return of the king? Without a doubt. The KX500 is back, and it's here to reclaim its throne as the ultimate dirt bike for riders who want nothing less than pure, unfiltered power. Kawasaki hasn't just resurrected a legend, they've reinvented it for the future. The sound, the speed, the feel, everything about this bike screams dominance. If you've ever dreamed of owning a piece of motocross history reborn for the modern era, the 2025 Kawasaki KX500 might just be your calling. It's wild, it's fast, it's untamed, and it's ready to tear the earth apart once again. Get ready, because the dirt bike world will never be the same.